It's another Friday in Lent, which means it's time for another fish fry. Today's adventure is going to be at St. Christopher's, but we're going to do something a little bit different today. Rather than really coming here to review it, I did that last year, you can check it out here. We're going to try to eat everything on the menu. See that gentleman holding the menu? There's many things to eat here. I'm making the fish out back. Well, that's just one thing on the menu. I've ordered all sorts of things, as you see here on the menu, that they've stuck in the door of my car. Let's go ahead and start the eating adventure. We're going to have the full fish fry, which includes the fish, potato salad, coleslaw, and bread. Deep fried shrimp. We're also going to try a side of their french fries, since you did an option between the potato salad or french fries in the main dinner. Finally, we're going to try some of their macaroni and cheese. Once we've procured the order, I'm going to head over to Ellicott Creek Park and enjoy the dinner. What's good? What's not? Find out now. Okay, so everything you have seen here, the fish and shrimp combo dinner, the side of french fries, the side of macaroni and cheese, came to a grand total of $23. I had $25 in my wallet, so I also made a $2 donation to St. Christopher's on behalf of all of the wonderful young men I know that are working there today, so I hope that it can go to good use. So $25 is what I paid for today. The fish and shrimp combo dinner was $16. A regular fish fry is $13, so basically in line with all of the other sort of fish fries in the area. But enough talking, let's eat. First off, sanitize. All right, I think I'm going to start with the shrimp. Into the cocktail sauce it goes. Let's try. Wow, that shrimp's really good. It's super crunchy. I don't know if you can hear it on the video. Let me try again. Yeah, I mean, that is just really, really tasty. It's a nice appetizer, if you will. It's almost like a shrimp cocktail. So, really crunchy, good flavor of the shrimp on the inside. If I didn't like fish and I only like shrimp, this would be a great alternative. You could have gotten an entire shrimp dinner instead of a fish dinner, but I went with the combo. I wanted the fish and the shrimp. You saw already how big that fish is. Plus, I've got these 6 shrimp. That's an excellent value for $16. Absolutely it is. I'm going to go ahead and finish eating these remaining shrimp, and then we're going to dive into the rest of the dinner. As has been commonplace in all of the other fish fries we've gone to this year, despite them being takeout or drive-through, no silverware, but I'm prepared. I've got my fork. We're going to dive into this mac and cheese really quick. All right, so there we got that macaroni and cheese. It looks really, really good. It's hot. You can almost see the steam coming off it still in the camera here. I just want to try this before it cools off. So, macaroni and cheese. Macaroni and cheese is good. It's definitely a kid's entree, I would say. It definitely has that sort of craft flavor to it, like craft macaroni and cheese. Cheese sauce is really good and flavorful. Macaroni is cooked perfectly. You can definitely tell that this is geared towards either children or people who don't want to eat the fish and really like macaroni and cheese. There's no like breadcrumb topping on it. It's not anything gourmet, if you will, fancy, like 4 different types of cheeses, and it doesn't have to be. That's not what we're here for. We're here for simple, down-home, hearty meals. You know, my niece would love something like this. You know, just something simple. Macaroni and cheese, she'd be so happy with it, because it doesn't have any fancy things in it. Sometimes we do too much of that sort of fancy stuff, and we forget not everybody wants that. So this is really great, especially if you have kids. Maybe they're a little picky and they don't really want fish. So far, the dinner has been great. I started with these french fries. They look really good. I don't want these that are cold either. Yeah, the fries are really, really good, actually. They're crispy on the outside, but not overly crispy. They're warm on the inside. A really nice flavor to them, too. And, I mean, they're probably my second favorite french fries that I've had on the fish fry tour so far this year. I think Elks Lodge french fries are still going to be at the top, but these are right there. These are excellent french fries. And as you know, the french fry is not my favorite side of the fish fry. In fact, I don't mind if it doesn't show up. But these ones are really good. Now I added these extra, okay, so I had to add a little bit more to the cost of my meal. So the normal base meal, you get your choice of either french fries or the potato salad. I went with the potato salad since I knew I was going to be buying the french fries anyway to sample their whole menu, but keep that in mind. It's $13, and you are going to be one side less than some of the other places that we've gone to so far. But so far, I haven't got to the main dinner. I'm almost there. We've seen the size of the fish already. I don't think you're being cheated here for the money. Let's get to the main event now. All right, all those other options are really great. You can't go wrong with the shrimp, you can't go wrong with the french fries, and you can't go wrong with the macaroni and cheese. But that's not what we came here for. We came here for a fish fry, and we're going to have a fish fry. Let's try their fish. There's that fish. I pulled out a middle piece as well, too, so you kind of see its consistency. It's definitely still warm, and it hasn't sort of dried out from the styrofoam. We've been sitting here for a little bit. You saw they gave me a nice big piece. I'm very appreciative of that. So again, great value here if you got the combo, the $16. You paid a little bit more, but you got those 6 shrimp like as an appetizer, plus you still got your full fish fry dinner. You cannot go wrong with that. All right, try the fish. You are immediately struck with that beautiful beer batter flavor that was so missing last week at Queen of Heaven. It hits you immediately. You don't even have to think about it. It is beer battered, it is crispy, it is flavorful all the way through. Haven't tried the tartar sauce yet. It doesn't need the tartar sauce. I could eat this entire piece of fish without the tartar sauce, but to be consistent, let's try the tartar sauce now. And we got some tartar sauce on there. That's good tartar sauce. So it tastes just fine with the tartar sauce, without, but it definitely doesn't need it because it's that good on its own. All right, let's try this coleslaw. All right, so we got this finely chopped coleslaw. I see some carrots in there. There's some mayo in there for the mixture. Definitely has a tangy, vinegary flavor to it, or smell to it, so I'm sure it's going to have that sort of flavor in it. Go ahead and try. That is delicious. It's a similar coleslaw to what we have, but the pieces weren't as diced as they were. They're more strands, okay? I liked that. So rather than sort of having like cubed or diced, they're strands. You get more of a consistency through it. There's more sort of heft to it. It's very, very good. I like the tang from the vinegar. It's got a nice little kick to it. Very flavorful, very crunchy. It's not getting saturated in the mayo as I'm looking at it right now. No, it has been sitting there for a little bit, and it's not overpowering with anything. All the flavors are coming through. A criticism I have of it, I wish there was a little bit more of it. Not too much more of it, but just a little bit more because it was good. Now let's try this very yellow potato salad, which I'm assuming is going to be a mustard-based potato salad. Okay, so here's our potato salad. I think it looks really good. I do like potato salad just because I prefer macaroni salad, but this looks really good. Let's give it a smell test here. Oh, it's on my nose. Is that better? Yeah. I don't know if this is homemade or not, or if it is from a can. It looks homemade. I'm gonna go with this is homemade. So let's go ahead and try. Wow, that's really good. I probably think it's really good because it's not your traditional potato salad with mayo and everything else. It does have that mustard and egg flavor to it, which does set it apart from other places. When you get potato salad other places on these fish fry tours, they've all been mayo based. This, as you can saw, very yellow from the egg and the mustard, and it is outstanding. Although macaroni salad is my favorite, if I had to only have this side forever, I'd be okay with it. It is cool. The potatoes are perfectly cooked. All the flavors mix well together. It's not mushy. It's not being saturated in its own concoction here of mayo and whatever else was in the last one. So that's really great. Much as I like macaroni salad, this might be my favorite side of any of the places I've been to so far this year. This is outstanding. What we have left now is this white bread. We do have some butter. They did provide butter, but we're just gonna take a quick little bite here because I want to eat the rest of the meal. Not worry about the bread. Here's the bread. It's a standard white or Italian type bread. Nothing special. Definitely would prefer if it was rye bread instead. That would definitely like take this meal up even another notch, but I really have a hard time complaining about anything here. I even have a lemon wedge to put on the rest of my fish, which is what I'm going to do right now. Lemon onto the fish, fish into the mouth, down to the belly, and we're not going to come back here until we are finished eating all of these wonderful dinner options from St. Christopher. So see you in a second. fish fry is consumed. All the fish is gone. All the coleslaw is gone. All the potato salad. No more bread. Now, on to the mac and cheese and french fries. All right, well, that was a great success as I successfully ate the entire menu at St. Christopher's today. I finished my fish fry, I finished the 6 shrimp from the combo, I finished the french fries, I finished the macaroni and cheese. I dominated that menu today. I'm proud of that. I am, yeah. Am I full? Yes, I am. Am I not ready to eat? No, I'm not. Am I glad I'm going on a hiking trip tomorrow with some friends to hike off a lot of these calories? Absolutely. Would I do that again? Probably not. That's a lot of food. A lot of food. What are my thoughts? It was delicious. Let's look at the fish fry. I gave it a great score last year. I said it was one of my favorite pieces of fish, if not the best piece of fish I was going to sample, and that has remained true here today. The dinner here is leaps and bounds over what I had last week. I hope that now you can see the difference in what I'm talking about with what the fish needs to be in order to really qualify for a top tier fish fry. St. Christopher is just that, a top tier fish fry. The fish definitely maintained a wonderful beer battered flavor throughout. The fish was light and flaky throughout. It was warm. It was never dry. It definitely maintained its consistency all the way through. I was very grateful for that. If that was the combo, and that was just the portion of the fish plus the shrimp, that is a ridiculous value. As I said, I know it was a few dollars more to add the combo with the shrimp, but you saw how big the fish was. You saw how many shrimp I had. That's a ridiculously good value in my opinion, but we're not evaluating the combo. We're only looking at the $13 part of the meal. So the fish and the potato salad and the coleslaw and the roll. Now, it does come with one less side than other places do at that same price of $13, so that's a little negative for it. But they make up for it by giving you a heck of a lot of food. I definitely was full. Now you do have the options when you buy that. Do you want the potato salad or the french fries? Personally, I would take the potato salad. However, those french fries were good. I wish it came with some vinegar. They were the perfect type of fries for vinegar, so I'll have to remember that for next year if I come back. I'm sure I bring a little packet of vinegar with me. That would make the french fries, boom, that much better. But they were actually very good. Probably could have used an extra ketchup packet as well, too. I was certainly scraping the bottom of it by the end, but that's neither here nor there at this point. Macaroni and cheese. Macaroni and cheese. I'm not the biggest macaroni and cheese guy, but for kids, I think they would definitely love it. And if you're not a fish person and you just wanted a meatless dinner or something like that, I think that's good. Would I order it again? No, probably not. It's not for me, but I know it definitely has an audience out there. Young kids, as I said. So if you do have young kids and they maybe don't want the fish fry, the mac and cheese will definitely make them happy for sure. So it's not bad in any way, shape, or form, but I just don't need to order it again. French fries, like I said, were good too. So you really can't go wrong with anything. If I came back again, I would get the combo again. I would pay a little bit extra for the combo, but the shrimp were just so flavorful. They were crispy and they were really, really good. And I would sit with the potato salad. Probably my favorite side so far, believe it or not. It's not macaroni salad all of a sudden, but that one really surprised me. I wasn't really planning on scoring it today. I was just going to be looking at what you should order and what you should maybe avoid. And there's really nothing you should avoid, as I said. But let's give it a score, just for the heck of it. Looking at that base level, now remember, it did have one less side than others, so I can't give it the highest score, since another one had more sides than that. But it did have better fish than a lot of other places so far, and I really liked the potato salad. So even without the extra side, this year I'm going to give St. Christopher a 9.85. Puts you in second place right now. Elks Lodge dinner was really outstanding. The fish, all of the sides, the rye bread. That's going to be a tough place to take down this year, I think. But 9.85 is nothing to hang your head at, for sure.
This is going to be one of my favorite, I think, church ones, along with St. Amelia. But St. Amelia's is baked, of course, so a little bit different texture there. But I think St. Christopher and St. Amelia's are in their own little category now at this point. I think they are really outstanding. And if you live near one or the other, definitely go to them. Those are my two favorite right now. I think there's just something so simple about St. Amelia's. And when you eat inside, the whole community part of it, that takes it to another level. And here, the organization, they had 2 lines as you were rolling through. They had people holding the menus out the whole time. You saw they put the little order in the window here, so that way they could just grab it, make it no contact. Before, they would have given you a slip and you filled it out. Perfectly well done. The food was delicious. It was hot. No silverware, but at this point, I'm used to that. What are you going to do? So guys, I hope that you're happy, especially the guys that I know that were working there. I love your fish fry. I love what you do. You did a great job. Keep it up. I recommend this to anyone and everyone who lives in the Buffalo area. It's worth a drive if you live in the South Towns, for instance, and it's definitely not something you will regret. The St. Christopher fish fry is top tier, my friends. I highly, highly recommend it. Well, that's going to do it from here at Ellicott Creek Park, right next door to St. Christopher's. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. It lets me know that you care. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do that. You don't want to miss out on the remaining fish fry adventures, plus all the hiking videos. There's even a pancake video coming out soon. It's maple syrup season, as you know. All sorts of things still coming out on the channel. Who knows? Might even be some carbonated beverage reviews pretty soon. Who knows? But if you don't subscribe, you won't be in the loop. I've enjoyed eating this delicious dinner. I hope you've enjoyed watching it as well, too. And I'll see you next time out on the fish fry trail.